A happy Tuesday to you. Welcome to the Fox 5 Live Zone. I'm your host, Guy Lambert. Hey, you could be spending your day doing anything, but of course, you're spending it watching us. We truly appreciate it. Coming up on the show today, the defense rests without former President Trump testifying. We'll break it all down for you. Uh-oh, more trouble for Sean Diddy Combs. What has he done now? Well, we'll explain. And she's truly one of a kind, referring to the Prince George's County Teacher of the Year. And she's going to join us right here on the Fox 5 Live Zone. All that and more coming up today on the shows. We take a live look right now. Look at that. The wharf, amazing. Plenty of sunshine for today. This is what I call a picture-perfect day. We're going to top out in the mid to upper 80s. Well, as we do each and every Tuesday, there's no better way to start the day than with a little celebrity dish. But who do we do it with? Well, you already know. He is the Prince. Yes, I'm referring to the Media Prince joining us right here on the Live Zone. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you guys. You know what I'm going to say.
Let me hear it.
Live in the zone.
I promise you, we're going to have to coin that and make that a ringtone throughout the nation. And, of course, you did it first right here. Hey, let's jump right into it, man, because we have a lot to talk about today. You remember that term? I thought I told you that we won't stop. Yeah, you heard that before, right, Media Prince? In this case, we're talking about none other than Sean Diddy Combs. Apparently, he can't stop being in the headlines in a negative way. I really want your take on all of this. Of course, over the weekend, we got a chance to see the video that he released surrounding all things with regard to that video, well, you know, where he was seen dragging and beating Cassie. Oh, my gosh, so horrible. Well, of course, he came out and, in so many words, apologized. But what so many folks are saying is, hey, why didn't we get a chance to hear him say her name and I'm sorry to her? What are you hearing about this?
What I'm hearing about this is Cassie gagged him. Allegedly, Cassie gave him a gag order that within the settlement that he could no longer speak on her party at all. So once she collected that check and hit the cash button, P. Diddy erased me from your memory. Unfortunately, now we, the public, are getting to see the things that were sealed tight with this case. What I'm hearing is he even paid about $50 million to make sure that this video would never make it to see the light of day.
Wow.
Unfortunately, we're in an era where everyone has a copy, Diddy. So we got to see that. And there's a big difference from us hearing allegations and assumptions. But us actually seeing the visualization of everything happening definitely puts a different taste in your mouth. So everything that you thought was maybe just speculation possibly could be true because this is actually us seeing footage and proof. So it's not looking good for Mr. Take That. And the way he's heading, he might have to take that in prison.
Yeah, I got to tell you, that video, when I got a chance to see it for the first time, really disturbing. I mean, you don't want to see anyone go through something like that, and to think that someone can actually carry out that act. I didn't know. I'm learning about this for the first time, Media Prince, that he paid, what, some $50 million? That's what you're saying, to keep this thing hidden?
To keep it hidden. He was hoping that once this settlement went out the way and she got her check, he was going to also pay to have this video evidence not see the light of day, because they've already saw this was going to be a part of what Cassie's whole case was.
Yeah.
So when the settlement happened and everything was closed, so was this video, should have been as well. But as we can see, our good investigators of the good social media, they wanted us to see this and they wanted us to see it bad. So whoever Diddy has pissed off, they are out for vengeance. And as we're seeing, it's not looking too good.
Yeah.
As for the apology, we need more accountability than the apology. And it looks like he's hiding at Russell Simmons' house. Is he in Bali? We're just trying to figure out where we don't know at this moment. We're just, brother love. The love seems like it's not there right now. So.
It's evident. There's no love for Diddy right now, and in my case, rightfully so. Hey, we also know that initially he stated none of this ever happened, and I'm referring to the abuse with regard that Cassie alleged. Well, it's now right in front of our faces, and so if he's saying that didn't happen, I'm really curious to see as to whether or not he's telling the truth with regard to the criminal charges that now surround him as well. But as we always say, we will have to wait and see. Hey, Media Prince, check this out. Here comes the bride, all dressed in white. And I'm referring to none other than Eminem's daughter. Oh, yep, talking about, you remember that song, Hi Haley. Yes, Haley officially married over the weekend. She tweeted on Monday, hey, waking up a wife this week. also in attendance at that wedding, none other than Dr. Dre and 50 Cent. How cool is this, Media Prince?
This is very cool, but it just lets me know, why am I aging? Because when did she get this old? And when did she not only get this old, but when did she get old enough to have life happen to where she's now a wife? Like, where's the time going? I swear she was just a kid. We were just watching her and Marshall Mathers out here just on the town. Now she's like, oh, like, at this point, I'm just feeling like the age factor is just speeding up. So, but congratulations to her. I love how she's also been able to stay like under the radar.
Yeah.
Because we see so many people, celebrity kids, just go out here and just have this wild, lavish lifestyle. And she's really been able to keep everything under wraps. Like, I wouldn't even known of this if, TMZ didn't post this. But congratulations to her. And she's going to be good regardless. I mean, those Slim Shady checks are going to make sure she, her children's children, and her children's children eat. But I'm just really just still baffled at the fact that she's old enough to be married. So I'm like, am I old now?
Okay, Media Prince. Let's leave that alone because I am way older than you. So if you're old, I'm officially ancient. I'm really happy for her. I'm also thinking about that wedding ceremony. It's one thing to have Eminem there. I mean, that's just, you drop the mic right there. But then to have, excuse me, Dr. Dre, and then, but wait, there's more, none other than 50 Cent there as well. That's what I officially call a party.
That's a party right there. I wonder did they jump on the mic and, jazz the reception up? Because that's where it really goes down. But the fact that you could just say, these are my uncles, what a flex.
Hey, it'll be great to be a fly on the wall at that ceremony. Let's just hope they stay together, Media Prince. Perhaps that's not the case for none other than J-Lo and Ben Affleck. Let's keep the fingers crossed because we want love to last. In this case, over the weekend, J-Lo spotted actually without her ring. Are we talking Splitsville? Possibly. But then, hold up, the next day she was spotted actually wearing her ring. We're also getting word that Ben has actually moved out of their mansion and is now renting his own place. What are you hearing about it?
Can J-Lo keep a man at this point? It's just like a revolving, rotating door. We're just seeing man after man. As soon as we get excited, here she go again, single. This would kind of be like a kick in the gut because her latest album, This Is Me Now, has been like the second installment of her love with Ben Affleck. Like, the project was all about her love and infatuation with him and her new happiness that she's creating with him. So for all the work that she's blasted out to us, and I mean Amazon specials, she's done documentaries, visuals, and you're saying that it's over, then at this point, J-Lo, do not invite us into your love life anymore because I'm tired. I mean, what number is this at this point? I was having high hopes, though, because I always thought her and Ben Affleck were great at this love thing, and I think they didn't get to really dive into it the first time, so I had high hopes for the second time. But I'm just hoping this is a rumor, but as of right now, it's sounding like Ben is tired and has left J-Lo. Yeah,
when you move out or allegedly move out, the writing's not good. And apparently that's probably happened with them before. I could also tell you this, though. I'm not really a big fan of the whole paparazzi thing, always following people around. But is it just me, or every time you got a chance to see a picture that one of the paparazzi happened to take, they just didn't look happy, Media Prince? No smiles.
Right. I think honestly, Ben didn't understand. And he said he kind of got it this time around. But I don't think he understands how popular J-Lo is, and she's salacious with the media. They love to capture her everywhere. They like to, so it's like you never know exactly what fragment of the mind they're in when the paparazzi comes. She loves this. She loves being in front of the camera. Ben, not so much. So who's to say when these paparazzi coming, this may be pissing him off. And so we're always catching them in like maybe ahead of an argument. Now I'm asking the paparazzi to up their camera game and also get us the audio of these places as well. But who knows? I just think that maybe it's too much, and I think maybe their relationship became too more commercial this time versus just the love.
Yeah, well, if they get that audio, hopefully we'll get it first so you can watch it right here on this show. Hey, last but not least, you heard that song. I think it's a country song, Stand By Your Man. And that's exactly what Simone Biles is doing. I'm referring to, yes, gymnast Simone Biles. Apparently, over the weekend, she hopping on social media saying, you know what, guys, leave me and my man alone. I'm talking about Jonathan Owens. Yeah, well, apparently she says a lot of folks just need to mind their business and that if they don't say anything negative about them on social media, you're going to get the X right here, the block, Media Prince. What do you think about this?
Luckily, I don't follow her, so I can get the block as well. But she has to realize that we're in an era where everyone has an opinion and they're going to shove it down your throat whether you like it or not. So you just have to go with the punches. I think she needs to tune less into what they're saying. I think Simone has been very critical of what the public says about her, specifically, with her winning and doing so much. And now that she's introducing a man into this arena of her being our champion, it's going to come with a lot of hoopla. So she has to get used to it. I understand we should not be saying anything about her man. Would Carisha say, my man, my man, my man? You shouldn't say anything about her man, but unfortunately, this is the world we're in. So we're going to have opinions, we're going to have thoughts. It's up to you to just navigate through them or have your finger ready to be, which we have to give power to her finger because you're going to have to block a lot of people like myself.
It's evident that continues to happen time and time again. As I always state, I hope it works out for all parties because I truly believe in love. When it comes to love, we got nothing but love for you, Media Friends. Always good to see you right here on the Fox 5 Live Zone. We'll see you next Tuesday, sir.
Yes, you'll see me next Tuesday. Again, guys, we're live in the zone. Guy Lambert. Woo!
And talking about being in the zone, well, I got to tell you, a lot of folks